Hey everyone, it's Cyborg and Temp, and we're going to go over the video of Black Canary trailer reveal. And we did our reaction video, so now we're going to do our analysis. So let's break this down. I'll have it playing here in the background. I'll kind of slide around to some images, but what do you got?
I mean, me and Django were just talking about this. There's a lot of Sonya in her design,
Sure,
particularly the
absolutely.
grenade throw. Because everything else I get, the only thing I don't get is the grenade throw. That's the only thing I'm like, why does she have a grenade throw? Is it because Sonya had a grenade throw? But I still think she's great. Like I'm really excited about the character. I think she's
She's
fantastic.
she's got the little spring forward. Did Sonya have stuff like that?
She had the cartwheel, which wasn't. This looks more like a command mobility dash
Yeah,
thingy something. It doesn't seem like this thing has a like
man.
a hitbox.
It's so
So
smooth. It's funny that we're talking about Sonya because if you pause towards the beginning of the video where there's the movie theater in the background,
yeah.
there's an actual drone flying about, kind of like how Sonya has. It's just coincidental, but you know, I like her gameplay. As we said in the reaction, it's very smooth. Just a lot of cool kicks. She's very kick heavy, which is great. But yeah, there's a lot of kicks. A lot of she uses her sonic blast abilities a lot, and she even has like command throw. It looked like I think that was. Let me go back against
It was
Atrocitus
definitely a
here.
parry. What I saw
Yeah,
was a parry.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. So it's a nice
which
cross
fits
arm.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cross arm bar coming out of a parry. So that's cool, definitely. And then she does like a little diving up, lands on her knees on their shoulders, and then backflips them onto their back or whatever. So it's really cool.
Yeah, the only in terms of animations, the only thing I think looks a little weird is with the walk speed being as fast as it is, I think it would have been smarter for her to just take longer strides than to move her feet really, really quickly. It looks
Yeah,
kind of weird when she's walking because her feet are just doing like really short strides really fast, and it doesn't look like a normal walk.
yeah.
I would have made the strides longer and kept the same speed, but that is me. That is um oh, I don't even want to call it a gripe. It's so petty. It's so small. Like I'm not even going to notice it, 30 seconds from now. But
Sure. I think she has multiple parries. Because I saw another parry against. It looks like a parry, anyways, against Blue Beetle. No,
yeah.
hold on. It's not against Blue Beetle. It's against Deadshot. Deadshot goes in for a punch, and then she parries, walks up his knee, like he's kind of like leaning over a little bit. She runs up his leg, and then jumps up in the air, and then kicks off of him. It's
I'm
interesting.
gonna try to fast forward to that.
It's right towards the beginning. Like I said, it's right before she throws
I
the
see it.
yeah, right before
It
she
almost looks like that
throws
was
the
a
drone.
combo starter. Like after she did the flip kick, she
Yeah,
went into like another normal.
yeah, it was interesting.
Man, that's gonna be hard because like the reason I don't play parry characters very often. Well, I guess to put it into a broader scope, you know that I normally like to play like a rushdown slash mid range character, so like a safe offensive character.
Sure.
And I think I developed that style because just forever I feel like Yomi is one of my weaknesses. So I try to play a style that reduces the amount of reads I have to do, but still keeps me in control. Technically, if you want to play a zoning game, you don't have to make any reads. But
Yeah.
I don't like zoning because I feel like if I'm not going in, I'm not in control. So that's how I developed this mid-rangey style. So if I want to make a secondary out of her, then I'm going to have to start making hard reads. I'm going to start to parry when I need to parry. And that's kind of intimidating, but that's why we play fighting games. So
Right.
we can do cool shit like this. So yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot of interesting. She looks like she had a command throw at some point during her combo against Blue Beetle.
How do you feel about her design?
Throws the down, yeah. Design wise, let me see if I can get a. I'm gonna go back to the beginning where she's like on the motorcycle, a little bit closer up there. Okay, design wise, I like the jacket. I mean, it's very Black Canary. Um, no, no rhyme intended there. But the leather jacket is a staple of hers. She's had a leather jacket in the comics quite a bit. The fishnets, obviously another staple of hers. The gloves, staple of hers. So even the choker around her neck, staple of hers. So she looks like classic Black Canary, just a little bit more like on the actual, what you call it, like the midriff, the thing that she's actually has against her chest and that goes down her body, like the suit that she's wearing, the bodysuit. It has a little bit more design than her classic attire, but um, yeah, I think in more recent times, I'm not sure because I'm looking through images, and I do see ones that have a sort of design on them, kind of like that. I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah,
video
I'm
here.
googling right now just to see what classic Canary looks like. Fuck, I googled Google.
That always happens. Happens to the best of us.
Does it? I thought that was just me, but I'm
No, I
glad to
Google
know.
Google. Okay, so I'm putting pictures in the video, so and I'll link you to what I'm talking about here, just so we're on the same page. So there's this one is what I'm talking about, where she has that kind of golden design along with the the black actual bodysuit that she has. You see what I'm
Yep,
saying
okay.
there?
I do.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
it looks really good, actually.
yeah. So I think it works well for what she's wearing in the game. I don't want to browse too much because I mean her outfits over the years have looked very similar. Like I said, she has the fishnets, she has the jacket, she has the gloves, she has the choker. So to me, it screams, no pun intended, of course, right?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I got a little
Okay.
crazy there.
No, absolutely.
Um, screams Black Canary. So yeah, I like it, and no armor. There's no armor
Okay,
on
yeah,
there.
before I get into my opinion, I was gonna ask, do you see any gear?
Yeah, yeah, I see gear like maybe a mask because she's worn a mask before. Um,
No, like
maybe
right now though, like when you're watching the video, can you find gear on her?
oh on her no no,
Yeah, me neither.
but yeah in her future I could see like different jackets. I could see different assembly on her, and I'm sure she'll have some armor versions. But
Probably
yeah,
a pantsless version. Because I mean, traditionally she doesn't have pants. It's just the fishnets, right?
the fishnets. Yeah, oh I mean she has like the it goes down like a bikini would with the
Yeah, it's
fishnets.
like a one piece.
So yeah,
Huh. Well, actually, I do kind of like this a little better, but I'd like her to get a little further away from the Sonya attire. Is what I mean. Like, I
sure.
don't. Also, I mean, this has nothing to do with the design, but I'm so confused. At the end of the super, it looks like she's doing a cartwheel. Is that part of the super, or is she comboing posts? We'll get to that later, I guess. But
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's odd.
the design looks good though. I was not terribly excited about Black Canary when I saw her on the leak list. Not so much because I disliked the character, although granted, when I saw the leak list, I did we were not reading Injustice yet.
Sure.
So that probably has a lot to do with why I'm as happy as I am. But I think a bigger part of it is just I like the gameplay archetype. She seems very rushed down,
Yeah, I'm gonna go let
very.
Zatanna out to pee, so you keep talking.
No, no, absolutely.
Who's
Um,
my dog, in case you don't know? Jeez.
I hope so. No, but I don't know. It's just I feel like I'm trying to think of who our rushdown characters were in Injustice One, and I feel like they were all hybrids. Like Batman was a rushdown character, but he was unquestionably a hybrid character as well. His rushdown was very frame
I'm
trappy.
back.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Range happy?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So um, yeah. She looks very. My only worry is like Sonya. Sonya's kind of a complete character. She really kind of does whatever she wants, and at least in MKX,
Yeah.
she doesn't really fit an archetype. If she wants to zone, she zones. You know, if she wants to do lockdown, she does lockdown. And if she wants to rush down or mix you up, she can do that.
Right.
You know, I don't want another one of those. I do want her to have. I want Black Canary to have discernible weaknesses. That's important to me.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Because otherwise she's gonna be a boring ass character like Sonya, and I don't need two Sonyas in my life.
Hey, she doesn't look boring to me. She looks very brawler, grapple. Like a hint. She's very. She's like a mix, in my opinion, between Sonya, Sindel, and Cassie. Sonya for the way she kind of moves. Cassie for the
I would say her 50-50s look very Cassie to me,
Cassie,
if they
yeah,
even are
Cassie
50-50.
for the
Just the leg stuff.
grappling aspects, like doing arm bars and stuff like that. To me, seems very Cassie. Even some of the cartwheels and stuff like that. And then obviously Sindel being her screams and how she implements them. So I think there's a little bit of those three, which is an interesting combo for sure.
Well, for Sonya, it looks like she has some aerial attacks. I'm watching again,
Right.
but I think she actually I don't know if that's a dive kick. I know her super is a dive kick. I know that, and it looks like it might even OTG. I can't really even tell. Well, no, it doesn't, because Blue Beetle was going to attack stance when that happened. Uh, trying to, gosh, she does so much shit. It's hard to keep up with all this.
Right.
I love the flash kick she has, the backward somersault. Um, she has like a dragon punch almost, kind of like what Katana has, only with her kicks.
Yeah.
It looks like she also has Katana's a neck breaker, only it's with her thighs instead of a. Well, I don't know. Does this Katana neck break with her thighs? I can't remember.
Katana, neck break, thighs.
Yeah, if you go to like 55, you'll see she kind of has Katana's neck breaker, but it's just it's not a neck breaker though. It's a grapple. Can you see that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't think
Yeah,
Katana
that.
has anything like that.
No, well, she does, but it's the back forward three.
What?
When
I
you're
have no idea what
Katana.
you're talking about.
Oh, but
I
yeah.
still think
so-
Sonya when you're saying thighs and neck breaks.
I can't. It's so weird because I zone out when I'm actually in a match. I don't actually pay attention to the animations, but I know back three or back forward three with Katana is some sort of neck break move, right? Because isn't that how you do the brutality with the when you take the head off?
Are you
No,
talking about her flying butt?
no. It's the back forward three.
I don't think so. Oh, are you talking about where she like lunges at him and then cuts their throat?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's something like that. I
Nothing
think.
with her
Only
thighs though.
okay, I couldn't remember if there were thighs or not.
She like what she does is she lunges with her arms open, kind of wraps her legs around like their torso, then slices and then kicks off of them. So
Okay, understood.
yeah,
Well, yeah. So and that's blockable. I'm wondering if this is going to be like Cammy's aerial grapple, where it's not blockable. You have to guess if she's going to go for a low or a dive kick.
right.
Because this doesn't look reactable. Cammy's is reactable. You just have to guess right. So I'm wondering if this is going to be blockable. Is it going to be unsafe? Like that. That's curious to me. That's super interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to tell based on just that what we've seen there. Until they use her in a stream, we probably won't really know.
Someone did point out at Event Hubs how when she beats Blue Beetle gets knocked to the ground, then gets back up, then kneels down. I don't know. I was hoping they'd kind of
Get away from that.
steer. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal, but ideally, I'd like to get away from that stuff. And I don't know. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I got for Black Canary. She looks really good. She kind of Kristen Bell from Sarah Marshall, which I don't care for that because she has a very distinguished face in the comics. I don't think they needed to deviate from that. But
Sure.
I don't know what else. You got anything else, or do you want to move on to the bio cards? So how did you want to go from here?
Yeah. Well, I mean that'll be a separate video, but yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
we'll wrap this up just for people that are just interested in Black Canary discussion. Yeah. So I don't have much else to say about it, really. I think we covered both gameplay wise, we analyzed what we could based on. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot, honestly, shown of her. This trailer honestly felt like less lengthwise, like it felt shorter than what the Robin trailer was. I,
Yeah,
I, I have
yeah.
no idea if that's accurate, but her, like, actual gameplay wise, they didn't show too much of her. They showed maybe 50 seconds, 55
I'm
minutes.
just surprised. I didn't expect this at all. Like this is so left field for me. Did not ever think we were going to see
Right?
Black Canary today. So I was still kind of digesting all of this. You
Yeah,
know.
definitely. And we got another female for the game, too, so that's cool.
Yeah. No, and I mean,
And
hopefully
a new
more soon. But
character that wasn't in the
yeah.
first one.
That is that actually that's like the best. We should probably talk a little bit about that. That's the best part of this reveal is that it's not Brainiac or Poison Ivy. That's like my favorite part of the reveal so far.
Right. It's another new. I mean, we're adding to the roster that we know. It's a character that it wasn't in Injustice One. So yeah, I mean, we're getting fresh meat, as they say.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Well, that wraps it up then. And yeah, we'll be breaking down the bios and stuff like that on the website as well. Just giving a brief opinion on those because we haven't even really taken much of a look at those either. So stay tuned, and that'll be coming soon.
Later.